with heart failure means you have had to become an expert in your own body. What happens when that hypervigilance becomes a burden on its own? You are not imagining things. Your body really is unpredictable. You've had the symptoms that were dismissed before. You have a real diagnosis that took too long for you to get, and real experiences of not being believed. When you feel hyper alert to every sensation in your body, when you worry about new symptoms, when you struggle to know what's normal for you versus what needs attention, all of that makes complete sense given what you've gone through. Health anxiety in chronic disease looks different. It's not about fearing an illness you don't have. It's about living with uncertainty while managing a condition that is unpredictable. Now, I'm not going to lie. This is exhausting mental work of constantly triaging yourself. Is this my usual level of pain or something new? Is this fatigue from my condition or did I do too much yesterday? Should I call my doctor or girl, you overreacting? Now, you have probably developed what it feels like a sixth sense about your body because you have to. You've noticed all the subtle changes because missing them has led to consequences in the past. Sometimes this vigilance that has served us, it becomes exhausting and anxiety provoking in its own right. Here's what I want you to know. Having health anxiety does not mean your illness is not real. Both things can be true. Your heart failure or chronic condition is valid, and the anxiety about it can sometimes amplify your experience or your symptoms, and that makes it harder to distinguish. It is okay to acknowledge that the mental load of monitoring your health becomes a burden. It's okay to work on finding a middle path between the medical neglect or dismissal that you probably have experienced and the hypervigilance that keeps you on edge all day long. We deserve to be supported in managing our physical health, but also the psychological weight of living in uncertainty. So if you are exhausted from constantly monitoring your health and you want to find a balance, I highly suggest finding a therapist that has experience working with chronically ill patients, and they can work with you to create a plan that works specifically for you, specifically for your condition and your lifestyle. And you do not want to live in fight or flight mode every single day, all day long. Okay, to reach out for help.